Hello and welcome to another short video on how I like to play Dungeons and Dragons. And in this short video I want to talk more about these characters, Githyanki, and how they react to players in the game. Now for me, the Githyanki have their own world, which I'll explain later, and they usually come to the material plane to look for things. They particularly like to look for treasure, expensive gems, magical items, this kind of thing, or they may be on a mission of revenge or something similar. Perhaps they're wanting to retrieve Githyanki blades, this kind of thing. Well, how do they react to the party? Well, in my games of Dungeons and Dragons, the Githyanki have like a caste system, and they're extreme. Well, for want of a better word, they're snobs. Okay, they have a very low tolerance of low-level characters, but the higher the character, the more inclined the Githyanki are to communicate and maybe even work with them. However, the Githyanki do not like demi-humans. So for all these roles, elves get a -1 and dwarves get a -2. They don't like dwarves because dwarves tend to accumulate gold and gems, and they have had reactions against the Githyanki. So there is a big rivalry between dwarves and Githyanki. So straight away, if the party level 1 or 2, the Githyanki will simply laugh at them and kill them. Okay, dispatch them. To the Githyanki they are worthless. Okay, for level 3, well, this time you get a D8 roll, and if you roll an 8, then the Githyanki may communicate. Okay, but normally they would just attack them. So you can see this improves at level 4. Level 5 is 50% chance. 50% chance that Githyanki may communicate, 50% chance they may just attack them. Level 6 and 7, now the Githyanki have much more respect for this party. So it's unlikely they're going to be hostile, but there's still a small chance, 1 or 2 chance of being hostile on a D8. Level 8, only a 1 on a D8 means they're hostile. Level 9 or 10, well, at this level, the Githyanki will communicate. They'll be very intrigued about these characters and want to know more about them. And they may even sort of give them a kind of like invite back to their own realm and may try and work with them. This also applies to demi-humans of the highest level. And although they may not like these demi-humans, they may be willing to kind of find out about them, communicate with them, question them, this kind of thing. So that's how the Githyanki operate. Now I should mention that when I say left out and killed, if the party is in the Githyanki world, which I call the Githyanki Ice Moon, then rather than kill them, they'll probably take them back for interrogation, which is probably even worse. Anyway, more of that in another video.